Hi guys, welcome to another Divi Theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we're working with Divi 5 again here today. We've been building this page, and if we roll down the page, it's kind of mostly red and grey and dark colours. When we get to the bottom here though, we put a global footer on the other day for the whole site, and it's kind of using a grey and orange motif, and I think the orange is really clashing with the red, to my eye anyway. So what we're going to do today is just create a custom footer for this page, and we're going to turn this orange footer into a red one using the fantastic find and replace feature that they've got here. Something like this. Really easy to do, absolutely no coding involved. So let's get started. To get this done today, we need to go down to the Theme Builder. For anybody that doesn't know, go down to your dashboard, roll on down to Divi, and go on down to Theme Builder here. I've already got mine open, but when you click on Theme Builder, it's going to take you to this page. Now, we created a global header and a global footer, as I mentioned. That's the one that's got that sort of orange and grey motif. Now, we created a custom header for our blog posts and a custom body for our blog posts. The blogs are using the global footer. I'm okay with that for the moment. What we want to do is create one for this specific page. Now, this will only work on pages that have been published, so your draft pages it's not going to work on. Now, the name of this page is Sticky Blog Posts, so that's the page we want to have our new footer on. So if we go back to the Theme Builder, I'm going to hit Add New Template. I'm going to hit Build New Template. I want a specific page I want. There it is on top, Sticky Blog Posts. It's the most recent page we've done. Fantastic. I'm going to hit Create Template. Now let's put in our global header. That's fine. I'm happy with the way that the header was looking up there. That actually works with it because there's no real colors up there. If I go back up to the top, get rid of that orange. It works fine for me. Here's what we want to work on, which is the footer. I'm actually going to go into this global footer, and you want to make sure that you've got it saved in your library. So what we can do is go up here, little icon, add to library, give it a name. We'll call it orange footer, or whatever you want to call yours, obviously. You might want to spell it right too. And let's save it to the library. We can exit this, go back to the other page. Now we can get rid of this global footer. We can build our own from scratch by adding a custom footer. I'm going to build a custom footer. I'm going to choose a pre-made layout from my saved layouts. There it is, orange footer. I'm going to select use this layout. There it is right there. Now what we want to do, if I go back to this page, I'm sure you remember, is turn all these orange colors into reds or something that's going to go better with this. Really easy to do. We're going to use find and replace for that. So let's go to one of the modules. And if I look at the text color, there's that orange right there. What I'm going to do is right click on it, find and replace. Text is good. It's going to select all the text modules there, which includes the underline underneath them. We want to replace it. I'm going to replace it with a red. Obviously, put in whatever color works for you. We can do the entire page because everything on here is our footer. I want it to replace on all elements. You've got the option to just place it on just buttons, just code, just column, whatever you want to there. So I'm ready. We're just going to hit find and replace. Fantastic. Close that down there. And everything that was orange there, it's turned to that red. See, we've got one miss, which is just a border, I suspect, on our section settings, but we were just doing text modules, and that button is actually a text module that we made, a little custom button. So let's just do that top border, and we're done. It's in the section. Here we go. See, it's got a top border because it's blue. If we roll down, I'm just going to click on it and turn it to the red. Fantastic. When you're happy, save your changes. We'll exit. Make sure that all the changes are saved on this page. Now if we go back to our page here and refresh, It's changed it to the red, which blends in a little bit better. And that's just going to be on this specific page. If I go back to the home page, you'll see that we've got the original orange on there. And if I go to a blog post, it'll have the same footer, but a custom header that we created for the little blog post there. Just like that. So there we have it, guys. If I go back, there's how to create a custom footer and use find and replace to quickly customize the colors to whatever your needs may be. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. Don't forget, if you've got any questions about this or Divi 4, put them down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you if I can, or make a little demo video. So once again, this has been Jamie from System 22 and webdesignandtaketips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.